Hi class, just a couple of short announcements this week. There's not a whole lot extra going on. First of all, thank you to everyone for signing up for SONA. I think this is the first semester that I've had everyone sign up for SONA within the first few weeks of classes. So thank you to everyone for doing that. And a lot of you already have a lot of your credits, which is great. So keep that up and keep the SONA deadlines in mind. If you're doing the SONA alternatives, those deadlines still apply to you, so make sure that you're getting your papers written for the alternatives by those deadlines as well and turned in to me through email. Then your SONA credits are on the SONA website, but I don't update those on D2L except for a couple of times during the semester. They change so often that I don't keep them very updated on D2L. So you can trust the SONA website for your SONA credits. So keep checking that and making sure that those are up to date. Give researchers a couple of weeks to grant you credit. So if you don't see something, if you did a study and you don't see it for a couple of weeks, that's fine. Just make sure if it's still not up there in a couple of weeks, then I would email the researcher and just remind them. They have to do it all manually, so it takes a little while. But all that to say, keep track of your SONA credits on the SONA website, and I will update them occasionally on D2L, but don't freak out if those credits on D2L are not there. I'll get to those later in the semester when it's more when it's closer to when final grades are due, and most of the SONA credits have come in, and then we can kind of just make sure that everything is correct from the SONA website translated to D2L. So that'll be later in the semester, so just keep track on the SONA website. Then the only other thing is the annotated references for your final paper are due in a couple of weeks, not even all that soon. But I want you guys to start thinking of topics, kind of start thinking about what you want to write about. So this paper is worth a pretty large percentage of your grade in this class. So you want to pick something that you're interested in and something that you think can really make a solid research paper. So if you're not sure, I gave a list of topics on D2L. There I have suggested topics. Those are all very broad. So you can pick any of those. I would recommend making them a little more specific for your paper. But pick something that you are interested in and that you think you can really write a solid research paper on, something that you think there will be a lot of research articles out there on, and that kind of stuff. So if you're not sure, if you're interested in something but you're not sure if it would be an approved topic, just run it by me, email me or something, or come to my virtual office hours and ask me there, and I'll let you know, or tell you it needs to be a little more specific, or maybe kind of move it to a different direction, make it more developmental focus, something like that. But start thinking about those and start running some of those topics by me so that we are all on the same page, and so that we don't have issues when it comes to grading the final papers down the road. So those annotated references aren't due for a while, but just start thinking about what you're wanting to do and what kind of topic would be interesting for you. Okay, have a good week. Enjoy the Super Bowl this week, and I will see you guys next week.